Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is it really nice to meet all of you? But I only speak English, so I couldn't speak French. I hope you guys can understand what I said in English. Today, I'm going to share about women in sport, like my perspective, because as a sport person, I'm not going to do like a halakha because I think as myself, I still need to learn much more about Islam. So in here is more like encouraging and reminder for all of you that why we should be active as a person or to become productive Muslim. So inshallah, what I share today could benefit for all of you, and also you could start doing any workout. Okay. Lihat. Yeah. I think I should introduce a little bit myself before I share about the following matter in here. So basically, I'm professional badminton player. I was from Indonesia and I started badminton is really in young age, like 5. But I started like doing the class around like 9 years old. So basically, my whole life doing as an athlete. But right now here I came to Canada around 2019 as a player also, but also coach. And actually I coach in this mass. And hopefully, like in the future, that I was wishing that it's always on my mind that we could have any workout session for the Muslim. But it just I couldn't find any time yet for the girls. But hopefully in the future we could have like a workout session together. So and also I was in the Indonesia, and we have the biggest Muslim in the world. Like and I come across to Canada. I feel like it's such privilege also to born as a Muslim. I feel like there is so many obstacle in Canada or like struggling here, but hopefully like the reward is be more in here because in Indonesia we could have halal food easily or like a mosque anywhere we could like hear azan, like hearing of azan like in the street even. So when I come here, especially also in the fasting one, it's really it's new experience for me. But it's really nice to have different perspective. Now I have more wide open, like to see from all of you from different countries, like in the Muslim, like even like we don't know each other. I feel like we already like sister, like so it's really connecting, and I really like to get to know to other people, to have their mindset and everything from my country also, but from other countries. But so basically, before that, I'm not wearing hijab because even we have the biggest Muslim like in the countries like in the world. In when we do professional specialist sports at the time, they don't support us. So especially like in national team, I don't think they really want us to wearing a hijab. So the turning back point, I think when I was in 2018, after I come out from national team, so I started wearing hijab. I feel like I got some hidayah, or like I feel like closest to God, uh, and I decided I want to wearing hijab when I do sports. But I never think that I could play when I'm doing sports because I feel like it's kind of like impossible, like because it's hard. But now I see more people, more active, more women who wants to wear hijab when doing sports. So I think it's really nice to see that. But also this is like from myself, my experience. But I also saw other people who other countries that it's really inspire me. So like I want to like brought up someone also that have the higher achievement than me. So I saw this woman, Ibtihaj Muhammad, like she was Olympian bronze medal for fencing. So I really surprised because one time I saw in YouTube her interview with Ellen DeGeneres, I think, and I was really surprised that mashallah, like she's like in US, and also uh, she become a Olympic bronze medal. Is really inspire for sure, like for the people in US itself, because I think in the West, like Muslim is always become a bad like they make us look bad, but alhamdulillah, like from herself already proved that she can be active and also keep her identity as a Muslim and also keeping her hijab. That also one thing that keep like strive me to, okay, like when I decided to wear hijab, so it's not wrong. So I think it's really good that we don't stop. Like we keep learning about Islam, to prepare about hereafter life, but also we don't want to lose our, our activity when we are in the dunya. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we could continue. Yeah. Um, So I also brought another example for other women that is really expert in the sport. I feel like I should, when I want to do presentation today, I feel like I look up with what kind of woman that inspired to in sports field. So I feel like the girls in here is most of them is like more from Middle East. So it's really inspired me that there is Moroccan footballer also that is really like the first female player ever in the FIFA Women's World Cup. So it's really interesting. Like even in the West, that we have like yeah, Ibtijat Muhammad, and then now in here we have Nuliha Benzina. I also there is another a lot of option actually in other fields. There is volleyball, like maybe basketball or soccer also, that the women's really have good achievement in their field. So I feel like it's really good. We have expand more in other fields, and I think we need them as an expert person, because sometimes in our life, let's say when we want to go to doctor, sometimes we need a woman's doctor, or like we go to cut our hair, sometimes we need someone like the woman's to take care of us, right? So it's not only by the men's. So I think each of us, I think we have to become expert in something, so we could help someone, the other girls in me, like become a contribution for other people too, for other sisters too, like inshallah. Yeah, so I also, the Prophet ﷺ also have encouraged us to do some sports like archery, horse riding, running, and swimming, because at the time there is a lot of war, I think, so they need to be active and strong. But I feel like in this modern world, there is so much option for sisters also to do any workout. There is dancing, maybe yoga or Pilates. I think you could do what is it fit for you, that you are feel comfortable, as long in the still in the Islamic guideline. I think it's okay. So you could always adjust what you want to do as long as for your health, as a become active also. So in here in the hadith, the strong believer is better than and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer. I think both are good, but maybe from my perspective that I got, when we become strong and active, maybe when we do sports, it's also we try to become more disciplined and become health. We want to make a routine in our work habit life, to put sports into our habit. So I feel like that's why maybe Allah's more love that when we do become stronger, and also I think for the girls can also become defend for ourselves. Yeah. As you can see, there is a lot of also benefit of doing sports. Uh, yes, because there is nothing wrong with doing sports, because I feel like even so when I was young, at age of 12 until let's say 20, like every day I train 6 or 8 hours per day, because we are professional player. So we are tend to become have to be champion, so they train us really hard. But now since I'm here, maybe I'm not become more that active like before, more like into coaching also. But even I coaching and I don't do sport, my body feel pain. So I feel like it's good to maintain ourselves to keep it working out and be active and spend your time to do workout. Yes, then also like when you do doing workout, don't forget that all the when you have your heart body is also is from Allah. So we have always be grateful because it's also a given from Allah. So any situation that we also remember in Allah when we do sports or when we do any situation in our life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's because I have a short time in here. I just want to like share a little bit, but I also want to share to all of you that in here I joined the class in Indonesia, the program. So I have a mentor. He graduated from Al Azhar University in Cairo and also doing PhD in University of Manchester and in French. So we have the program that we want to connect between Muslim non-Indonesian people and from people in Indonesia. So this is the account that he built. His name is Muhammad Alfandi, and he has also community in Instagram is muda.community.